So listen to me carefully. Only two groups of people you want to listen to. People who have been to where you are going. People who are on the same journey heading to where you are going. That's all. Any other thing, I refer to them as noise. Don't advise me about money if you have not made any money in your entire miserable life. Don't advise me about entrepreneurship and how to run a business if you have never run any business in your entire life, or you have never mentored anybody to run any successful business. Don't tell me about how to live a successful life if you have never achieved any success in your life. Because we live in a world where sometimes people think they've read some books. And so because of that, the things they've read in the books, they have the effrontery to advise you on how to do certain things. No, you don't qualify. Again, it is not out of arrogance. It is out of choice. Because you don't understand what I am doing. You cannot conceive the dream that I have. You don't understand what I am building. So you cannot advise me on how it is supposed to be built. It is better I take advice from somebody who has built something similar to mine or higher than mine, because they will have better understanding on how I can navigate every path of this journey so I can become successful one day. And that is what you have to fight if you want to become successful as an individual. A lot of people will be speaking to you, your mom, your dad, your family, your household. There are sometimes even your parents' voice, it will not be the voice you have to follow. Why? Because they may be protecting you. Hey, just get a job, go to school, get a comfortable job, and live a happy life. But God has called you to build something magnificent. But they cannot support that. They cannot attest. You've heard stories where people start a career. Maybe it's in music, it's in football, it's in maybe they are artists. They want to run a business or something else, but they didn't get the support from the house. They were even, asked to leave the house if that is the life they want. Then later on they become successful. Then their parents will now say, oh, we didn't know this is how it would turn out. Imagine if they had listened to their parents. They wouldn't have built what they have built. They wouldn't have achieved what they achieved. And that is why you have to be careful. It is not every voice that you follow. Sometimes even the voice of the people around you, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your pastor or whatever, sometimes some of these people's voices, you have to let it go. Why? Because what is in your heart, what God has put there, what you are called to build, what you are called to do, they have no clue. They have no idea. They have no business, and they have no expertise in giving you advice on how it has to be done. And so if you want to become successful, these are the two voices you have to pay attention to. Don't take any money advice from somebody who has never who has never had wealth in their entire miserable life, or who is not on their journey. There was a time somebody, so-called financial guru or financial expert, was through a friend, came to me, was like, hey, Nhyira, there's this new investment that I want you to do, and it will help you. Then I asked the person, how much of your money have you put into this investment? Then he was like, oh, Nhyira, you can't ask me that. I can't disclose that to you. Then I was like, no, you believe so much in this investment instrument that this financial institution is selling, right? That is why you are trying to get me to put my money in. How much of your own money have you put into this? Who are the clients that you have managed their wealth or managed their finances? I want to know them. Zero. Nothing. The person, and upon further discussion, I realized the person didn't even understand the instrument that he was telling me to go and invest in to build wealth. I had better knowledge of the instrument, of the entity that he was selling me than he had. And that is why you don't just listen to people. You got to listen to people with high level of discernment and go behind the scene and find out how is their life like. If their life doesn't correspond with what they say, that is not an advice you have to follow, because you only follow who know road. Yeah. You follow people who know road. And there are only two people who know road. People who have been to where you are going. They know the road. They've been on that journey. And then people who are going there. Now you are together. So if there is anything, you can share thoughts together. If you want to become successful, that is what I want you to do, and you will take your life to the next level. Do not just listen to people. Listen with discernment, and that's how you become successful. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.